girl Crystal, IQ Queen here.
That's your phrase.
No, that's a lie from the pit of hell. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. It's your girl Tasha, IQ Queen, ready for another show. Rebound that lasted too long. Right? And now you just fucking miserable.
Here, no there.
Hey,
like, who am I? You know, those are just my opinions. Just like assholes, everyone has them.
Exactly. I'm cool. Listen, depending on how much more out here charging, paying motherfuckers, I'll shame my mama for that.
I'ma take. You ready to start the show? Young lady.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is your girl Crystal. I'm here with the lovely. Hey, it's your girl Tasha. And I have on another special guest this week, you guys. We are here with Miss Sunshine Bella Baby. Hey, boy! Hey, boy! Absolutely. We are happy to have you here. We are like super happy to have you here. This week, I definitely want to just start off with kind of like a little flashback from last week. One of the things that we talked about on last week was our recap. Mm-hmm. Sex at the beginning of a relationship would be important.
I think communication is more important than the sex. Mm-hmm. Because one thing is, you're gonna do, even before you actually engage in a sexual relationship with someone, you're gonna learn things about them that you wouldn't know. I mean, I think it's important about them sexually, mm-hmm. without even getting in the bedroom, because you want to ask questions. Mm-hmm. One thing we talk about is sexual compatibility.
Yes,
we
talked about that last week.
You need to ask. You need to first find out. Okay, not this. And I hate when people ask, "Well, how many people you've been with?" Why do you need to know that? You don't need to know that.
Exactly.
You need to know what was my experience.
But see, I got to talk about all the deep stuff. We're supposed to be here having fun. Let's hop into this game. Y'all are here.
Okay, so the game that we're about to start is going to be Never Have I Ever.
All right.
And this is, you said this is the first time that you're playing Never Have I Ever?
Yes.
It's my first time.
Is it your first time, Natasha?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Okay, so y'all gonna love this.
Is this a game where you win? Can you, are you able to win this
you
game?
Win
or
in
no?
spirit.
Okay.
As long as you can walk out the door by yourself and get in your car and drive.
I'm all the way in English because I got to do it. I can't.
That's why I have to fuck around and call you Uber girl.
I might just say something like this.
So Never Have I Ever. So what I have here is like, it's not a fish bowl, but you know, it's a dessert bowl. Like it's a dessert glass, you know.
It's serves purpose. It's okay.
Little cute ass, yeah.
It's cute.
And I have several questions in here. We're gonna pull the questions, ask the questions, and then if you have never, so we have two options because Bella doesn't drink that much, and I don't want her to be super wasted going back home.
Thank you.
And Tasha drinks, and she has an Uber on standby. But I don't know if taking shots is probably the best thing for her. So we also have hot sauce. So we're going to have two options when it happens. You're going to ask the question, and if you have done that act or whatever the case is before, and mind you, everyone has two glasses, one for the hot sauce, one for the alcohol.
Got it.
So we're going to ask the questions. If you have done it, you can take a shot. If you have not done it, you can take a shot of if you have done it, you can take a shot of the alcohol. If you haven't done it, you can take a shot of the hot sauce.
Shit. Okay.
Okay? But you have to do one or the other. You can't just not do anything.
Got it.
Does that make sense? Okay. So you have to do one or the other.
It makes perfect sense.
So you have to choose between the two, whichever is the lesser of the two evil for you.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so I will start the game off. Let's mix up the little. Oh no, you know what, Bella, you are a guest. I'll let you start. Let me be hospitable.
Yeah, please let it be something I've done already. So I gotta open it.
Okay, so she gonna read the question, and then we gonna do our thing.
Let's see.
And then we gonna discuss it. So let's go. Never have I ever.
Never have I ever tried hard drugs. I think. Wait, what's considered hard drugs? Like crack and meth?
You know what? I really don't even know because I tried marijuana and called the police on myself. So I'm not sure.
Okay, well, I'm going to say no because I haven't tried.
No. Okay, so shoot, we're supposed to take a shot of whichever one. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna take a shot.
Well, it's a treat. It's a treat. So, let's do the alcohol.
The alcohol?
Yeah. So if it's something we've done, then I guess get punished. I guess. I don't know.
That's how we do it? Oh, that'll be good. So we get punished instead. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm pretty proud of this. I want to treat because
Not an addict.
Definitely not an addict.
No meth, no crack, no heroin, none of that.
So the most that I have done, we did talk about heroin on the ride over here. I know that just sounds crazy, but it was.
No, they heroin. I love it.
Yeah.
They like heroin.
So we only talked about it because when we
I ain't doing neither one.
We were coming over and we saw this guy acting crazy in the middle of the street, and I was like, he all the way wild. Okay, Sasha, y'all ready?
It smells so good. Have you? No.
It does.
No, I've never done
Thank you. Okay, that's what we need to get on record, baby. We gotta get on record.
Right. So none of us has ever done hard drugs. So we have never.
Never done.
Never.
Okay, so let's take a shot.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I don't take shots.
That wasn't that bad, y'all. Stop playing. That's good, right?
That is.
I should have put it in the freezer so it could be super cool.
Okay. That and then no wine. Okay, no more wine then. Well, no more child. Listen. That.
Okay, Tasha, your turn.
All right.
Never have I ever.
Slept with a boss or manager for a position.
Damn. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me look. Let me think about this. Slept with a boss or manager for a
So which one y'all need? Y'all need the hot sauce or y'all?
Oh, damn. Now I kind of wish I had.
So you did it. You don't have to take a shot, right?
If you did it, you take a shot of alcohol.
Damn it. Okay.
If you did it, you take a shot of alcohol.
I feel like you poured too much the first time.
I like not.
Yeah.
I'll do a half shot.
It's a little splash. Like.
I've never done that.
So Bella, what you need? You need the hot sauce or the thing?
Done it.
Oh, you've never done it?
No, but I'm gonna do hot sauce this time. Wait, I can't look at. I'm a lightweight, y'all. I got to be wise.
So am I.
And
What kind of hot sauce that is? I hope that's Louisiana because they died.
no, Texas Pete.
Oh,
Is that really hot?
Yeah. That's okay.
So I don't know exactly which one to put, and I'm gonna say this because I've slept with upper management, but it wasn't necessarily for a promotion.
Got it.
I don't know.
So no.
So it's a no, because it wasn't for a promotion.
Yeah,
Okay.
If you got a promotion after that, then yeah.
I don't know if definitely got my E4.
You know, well,
Rankin because
you
of.
better
Definitely busted that.
level
so
up.
I don't know.
You better level up. Yes, ma'am.
Oh God! I think a lot of people, like I don't think that is something that is maybe in the corporate world more.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. I've been
I don't think that is like
I've been my own boss for
That's what I mean. Maybe in the
corporate.
corporate world more. Like I don't see it because I'm a boss and I've been a boss for some time.
Right.
You know, and,
Yeah, I get it.
a lot of the jobs that I've worked, I've been the boss. So, and I haven't had people that tried to sleep with me. I mean, I've had people that tried to sleep with me, but surely didn't think they was gonna get no promotion.
Right.
You know,
I think,
and I wasn't
You mean to
interested
tell
in
me if
sure
a
why
nigga
they
don't
was-
lay some dope dick?
No, and I mean, most of the time I was in a relationship, so I wouldn't have slept with nobody anyway. And
well,
this might sound a little pushy, but
no.
I'm not interested in subordinates.
Oh gosh, that kind of.
What did I say earlier about McDonald's? Thank you. No problem.
That's
No fry cooks.
Oh,
Okay.
listen, when Crystal was my boss, the only thing I was trying to do was survive the day.
Oh shit.
listen.
Just trying to survive the fucking.
Tasha. So I'm a good boss, right?
You're an amazing boss.
But I just don't do fuckery. Like
You was more fuck shit when you.
No, I was minding my fucking business.
Like I am a super good boss. Like I feel like if people are happy at work, they can be more productive.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of boss I am. I don't want people when I come around to, oh, that's the boss, let me start working.
Right.
No, I want you to know that, hey, we're a team, we're in this together. Let's do what we need to do to get things done. When we're done, we work hard, we play hard. That's the type of person that I am. So when it comes to the point where you playing more than you working, then that becomes a problem for me. Because I feel like in that moment you say, hey, fuck you and your kids.
Yeah.
Because now I feel like you don't give a fuck about me if I meet my goals, and you don't give a fuck about me if I get fired because you want to do what the fuck you want to do.
Well.
That's how I look at it, you know? And when it gets to that point, then you can get a different boss. But
what I know for sure is I was sitting at my desk and
That
Crystal's
no
office was behind me, right? And the door was cracked and she was knotting the fuck up. She like, y'all out here just not giving a fuck in front of these white people. And she wasn't even talking to me. But I immediately, you know what, let me get some of this fucking work that I put on for. Some shit I could probably be doing right now.
Because listen, I got time, because damn, somebody getting their ass chewed out right now, and I ain't even got time.
Oh, goodness.
When black people tell you fucking up in front of white people, that's some real shit there.
Listen,
it's over.
That's what she. Listen, she's like, you gonna make me look crazy in front of these fucking white people. That's what the fuck you gonna do.
And I'm the type of boss. I will put it all on the line for my people, like my subordinates, like people that I manage or whatever. I will put it all on the line for y'all because y'all are my team. At the end of the day, I'm my first real job. Like I don't consider like me working at Burger King when I was like in high school and stuff. Me working at Food Line and stuff when I was in high school. I consider the military my real first career type job. So that is based on team, and that's my thing with any job that I move forward with. Like that's something that I carry with me. So anything that has to do with the team, I am all for the team. I'm not going to put myself ahead of the team. I don't think just because I'm at the top of the team, I'm better than the team. Like, I'm going to do whatever it takes so that we win as a collective. Right. You know what I mean? I want to make all of us look good, And if you out here, like, wilding out, I feel like you, like...
Fuck the team.
You the type of motherfucker that'll let me go outside of my wig on cricket. Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't even care about me.
Like, you don't give a shit.
Yeah, like, you don't give a fuck. Like, you just like, okay, whatever. We going out. Shit, I jazzy. Bitch, wig crooked, but she be alright. No, that's a problem. That's a problem for me. So
it's not fair.
Yes, so let's take a shot.
Shit, Crystal.
This is yikes. This is about to be it.
Yikes! Oh my gosh.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
No, first of all, how the hell? Okay, what kind of tongue? I don't know what kind of tongue you got. Hold on, let me get it.
It's not that I mean, the after effect is a little bad, but it wasn't that much to swallow. I guess that was it.
Yeah, you swallow fast.
Good job, Crystal.
It wasn't that much to swallow. So let me go ahead and pick my question. Never have I ever asked someone if you're the best ever. So if I was the best ever.
No, I never.
Girl, I wish I would ask somebody some shit like that.
I've never asked someone that. Let me go ahead. So, which one do y'all need? Y'all need the liquor or y'all need the hot sauce?
No, because we didn't do it. I didn't do it, so that means...
How do you mean you didn't do it?
I never asked nobody to do shit like that.
So hot sauce.
Fuck. Okay, just, I get
hot sauce. I've never asked someone about the best ever.
Oh, that's what you got to do.
Absolutely not. I can't drink hot sauce, Crystal.
That's what the part of the thing is. So you got this is for you.
All right.
It's okay.
All right.
It's okay. So Bella, what you have you ever asked somebody that?
No, and I would never ask anyone.
Okay, so you got hot sauce too.
Fucking best you ever had. Best you're ever gonna have.
And I have never either. So for me personally, all right, y'all ready to take this?
Yeah, because I don't even make you go shit like that. Like, why would you even ask somebody that?
Okay, 1, 2. Shit. Okay.
Oh, hot and shit.
Okay, so I have never asked anyone that, but I have been asked that.
Really?
I have.
How did you respond?
I don't think I respond in the right way. Because, let me tell y'all, because it was very early on in my whole relationship things or whatever, right? So I was talking to this guy, I won't say who it was, and we did it, and he asked me if he was the best ever, and at the time, no. So I said no. So I know this one guy, and I know this other guy. So you like number 3, because this other guy, so and so, and this, that, and
you
that.
talk too fucking much. You just say
You
no.
wild for that one now.
No, because I know this guy.
But listen, y'all don't understand how pure of heart I was as a young adult growing up. So I didn't know any better, and I didn't know that would hurt somebody's feelings. Like, I have been taught, if you don't want to know, then don't ask the question. You know, people grow up differently. You know, so if you don't want to know, then don't ask the question. I'm not going to ask something I don't want to know the answer to. You asked the question, so you wanted an honest answer from me. You don't want me to lie to you.
Right. So that ego was crushed.
Crushed.
Yeah. It's the best ever. What?
I was like, no.
No, because right you look on me and right I'm not gonna make up.
Like previous somebody start talking, right? And you asked me that. No, because my previous person knew my body. They know exactly what I like. Right. They know exactly how to please me. So why would I tell you, you ain't about to hop in here? I've never been with a person and just hopping in and you just perfect all the way around.
Why would you say
it takes a little tweaking, you know? So I don't feel like you should have been offended by the situation. Just know that, hey,
up for failure.
You got a little bit more work to do. You got to figure out a few more things and tweak a few more things just to get the way we need to be.
WD-40 in that bitch and get it right.
She said WD-40.
You little tin man on this bitch last time. You should listen out, okay? I know thing new. You know, right and tight, baby. You're gonna need you. Okay. Ease down the road. But you gotta bring that bitch back. But you know, it's so funny because I've slept with guys and it's been the fucking bomb the first time.
Really?
And then the second time, I'd be like, well, what happened?
Oh, they've been putting in work. Like,
they've been trying to prove a point that first time.
Like, well,
and now they slacking off.
You was at prime time the first time. Now we get to move your time back to the weekend. But you was getting a prime time spot. Now we gotta put your ass back to the weekend because you fucking up. What happened?
Exactly. No. I need you to be focused on the mission at hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead and knock this thing out like you did the last time. And I think that's a rude.
I like this. Come on, let's talk.
Guys.
Each time it should get better and better.
Exactly, guys. If don't ask somebody that. I mean, anybody, guys or females, to be honest. Don't ask somebody that. I think that's rude.
I think it is too.
Like you should just allow. If you think you did your best, then you keep it at that. You don't need nobody else's opinion. And if you feel like you not sure if it was your best, then you ask them, hey, I hope this time was good, but what can I do to make it better? Like, what do you like? Like, you know, then you inquire about what that person's sexual preference is versus you asking if you the best. Because somebody busts out and tell you no, and then some people will feel obligated to say yeah. No.
Yes, listen, that's because
don't put me in that situation where you making me feel obligated and backing me against the wall.
People say yes because they want shit, and I've already told, and I said stop unleashing these men on us, and you telling them they having good sex because you want shit from them, and then when they come along, it's like you don't know your sex is good, your sex is whack. Now it may have been good for someone else, but no, if it gets to you
go.
and shit whack, let them know. So listen, I don't like this. I'm not with this. And then people are listening. Like some people like having that sexual conversation can be a little tough. Mm-hmm. So you got to pay attention to non-verbal cues.
I agree. Okay? I agree. Strongly
so
agree.
To people's body. If you touching something or somebody's ticklish, like I'm very ticklish, don't touch
certain parts. Exactly.
Like that's first of all, it's gonna turn me off and it's gonna piss me off. If you do something that you like, come on now, don't do that.
Exactly.
Now I'll let you know. Okay, yeah, that's okay.
I agree.
You know, I like to laugh. We having a good time. If we having a good time, I'm gonna laugh. I will laugh on stage. Like not like I'm laughing at you. I'll laugh in the sense of like, okay, you really doing that shit. You doing that thing I like. If you do that thing I like, and this is just funny because you like you really know me. Like you, okay, go ahead now. Let's get a kick ass no breakfast after this for there now. But you laugh, I may laugh in that sense. But
she's talking about give cookie ass breakfast.
I'm good to ruin some goddamn sex talk.
What you do? Like how?
Huh?
You say, huh? It be like, hey, you like the huh? We
oh my god.
Hey, listen, getting dick down.
I can't
I'm about
breathe.
to say, yeah, and like, and you like that shit.
How will you say that?
They didn't say nothing else to me for the rest of the time we were fucking.
But you gonna get the elbow to the back of your damn head. Fuck all that. How you gonna harm me? She said, huh? Oh no, fuck all that. I'm giving you my good work. I done come all the way to the back and slam to the front, and you gonna say, huh? Nah, fuck you.
I know you heard me.
Oh my god.
You tried it.
I can't hear that good shit.
No, in the midst of sex, you need to put your bionic hearing on. Oh shit, she's so
my god.
Man, listen, church out. Man, go ahead and
do the benediction, everything over.
It's a wrap. Huh? Okay. This is cute.
Never have I ever.
Never had ever faked an orgasm.
Mm.
No, but I've been cheated out of my fucking orgasm. That's some shit right there. I have been cheated out of something.
So no, let's
How'd you get cheated out of the orgasm?
Because they come before. If they come like some people come before you and then they don't help you. If we like we're doing it, we fuck a couple times. Don't fucking ask me what do I need you to do. What do I need you to do?
What do you need me to do?
You don't know what
you
I
don't
like.
know?
So you don't know what.
fucked a couple times, nigga.
Yeah, so you don't know what to do to help me get stimulated?
I think that's, I don't know.
That shit is aggravating. And it's like, get the fuck, go in the bathroom, wipe yourself up, and then
I don't sleep with, selfish sexual partners.
Yeah, no, that's a problem.
That's a turn off. That's a major turn off.
Once you, like, some people think that they're the only person, like, some people are selfish when it comes to a sexual act. They don't understand that it's a group thing, not a group, but, you know, like a couple's thing. It's a couple's thing, so you have to, the same way that you want to be pleased, that next person wants to be pleased as well. And anyone that I've been with, it's been a couple's experience. It hasn't been something that's been neglected. And I think if I ever got into a situation where I'm a fucking lady. Don't think that I'm gonna put in all the work. You the man.
All the work. Like you want me to do like everything?
Girl.
That's annoying. That shit is fucking annoying.
All the work.
That's a turn off for me.
And like that's not for me. Like some people may like that, but me personally, I don't like that.
Because of the dominance that I have. Sometimes that's okay. I don't mind. Let me work you down. Let me please you and make sure you're good.
Yeah.
But if I come into it but then I also need to know in my head that you have the capability of giving me what I need.
Right. Yeah.
If I need to. But don't just come in and like, oh, you big king shit, and
you just gonna lay down?
No.
And let me. No, that's too much.
Hey,
like,
listen. I send a mirror energy.
I have literally stopped and laid. Let me go ahead and lay down. Cause yeah.
And that's another reason why I will.
Okay, I what the fuck I here. I didn't come to work, man, bitch. I done clocked out already. I done had a long day.
And that's another reason why I don't date guys that are younger than me. Like I don't feel like training people. Like trying to, I don't feel like that process. I don't feel like trying to show you what needs to be done or any of that. Ready. Okay, so Tasha, your question. Never have I ever
read a part of text message. Well, Crystal, you assisted me with printing out the text message.
Wait. What is this?
Shit, Tasha, why you say that live like that? Read a partner's text message. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I done gone to the extent of cloning a partner's phone. So yes,
I definitely love me. Me and my partner both have Verizon. And I logged into the Verizon account and was able to see all her fucking logs and all her fucking text messages. And Crystal was gracious enough to let me print all the motherfucking I entire shift that day.
I cannot.
Printing them all out and then highlighting this one particular phone number.
This shit is so incriminating right now.
I don't know what you tell me.
I don't think if I have, it's probably put in the back of my head somewhere. But I'm trying to think about the relationships that I've been in and was this even necessary? Like.
I mean, I think when I was younger, yes, that is definitely something that I have. I'll take a shot.
I would say no, but I don't think honestly, I don't think it ever really mattered to me.
Take a shot.
Like I don't really care what the fuck is in your phone. Like, cause my thing is whatever's gonna come out, it's gonna come out. Like whatever you're doing is gonna be relevant.
You think so?
I always believe that. Well, let me say something. When you are in a relationship and you really have a strong connection with somebody, y'all spirits are locked, okay? I do believe in soul ties, and I believe that whatever you're doing, if you're doing something, I'm going to feel it. Like, I'm going to feel whatever it is that you're doing. I'm going to sense that something is wrong. Even my friends, like, I know, like, if they're thinking about me or if I'm thinking about them, there's something going on. So if you're doing some bullshit, I didn't check your phone.
You're going to know anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to know anyway. And then you can be acting.
I feel like, so it is definitely something that I have done. It was more so in a relationship where I felt like there was something going on. I guess I'll say this. So I already knew that there was something that had happened.
Right.
And I just felt like, now you're saying, okay, let's start over. Let's make everything fresh. I needed to be 100% sure.
So you wanted to prove
it.
And I get that.
Yeah,
I wanted to know for sure. So that's why I did it. I wanted to make sure that if we are going to start with a clean, okay, you made a mistake. I've made mistakes too. I'm not a perfect person or whatever the case is. We both made mistakes. Okay, let's start off the slate is clear, and it's gonna be what it is. But I need to make sure that you ain't lying when you say your slate clear, because I know for sure when I say my slate is clear, my slate is clear.
Right.
I want to start over and work things through.
Right.
I need to make sure that you're saying, just because you're saying it doesn't mean that you're always necessarily honest. So
Let me just check.
I'm kind of like a show me state type person. I need to see for sure,
Especially
you know.
after
So
you've broken that trust.
yeah, like when somebody breaks that trust,
it's earn it back.
Exactly. Right. So now I'm like, okay, well let me do this, and I did it, and yeah, that was a different start. That was I'm waking you up.
And I have broken trust with a person and busted my ass. Like whatever they wanted, pretty much show that they knew that they could trust me again. Yeah, I did, or whatever, because I broke that trust. Yeah, niggas out here, they don't feel the. Why the fuck do you gotta go through my goddamn phone with a Cause you was out here fucking bitches 6 months ago.
Okay,
that's why I need to go through your fucking phone.
I need to make sure someone one ain't circle back around and try to get it again.
In fact, exactly.
Yeah, I need to know now.
So yeah, I've definitely read text messages and stuff.
Well, okay.
From a partner.
Well, whose turn is it? I'm lost.
My turn. Okay, so next question. Let's see.
Who came with these damn questions? These are some good questions.
These guys are funny. Never have I ever made a sex tape. Ooh. So let me hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and drink to that one because I have. That's alcohol. I'm gonna drink to that one.
Go ahead.
So let me explain.
So I recorded sex, but not like a full session. Like I haven't recorded the full, like the whole from the beginning to the end. But yeah, I definitely recorded.
I mean, ain't little pieces of sex tape, boo boo. I definitely
right. You got a little piece, huh?
That's how I met my most recent bang.
Here you go.
That's exactly how we started kicking it and talking.
Like no, I just like
because I felt like
something about like the action, like the action. Like I need to be close up on the action. Like that's yeah.
So
for myself personally, if I'm watching porn, I need the full view.
Oh yeah.
So like a couple things. So I have done I guess it would be a sex tape. But they was just doing it from the back. So my face wasn't in it, And must be.
Cool.
That's my children's father. He just wanted it so he can jack off later.
Right, what's your name?
Let's just be honest.
What's your point?
That's just been for him, his personal collection for later.
So that's a good question.
Yeah.
Did you go back and watch it? Because I recorded shit and I never.
Yeah, I like to see. Because I'm curious. I don't want to know what it be. So like motherfuckers be behind me, they be excited. I be like, hey, take a picture. Let me see what the fuck you so excited about. So I be excited. I be wanting to. So when he did it, I definitely wanted to see.
Let me see what you got going on.
I'm like taking pictures, but of course I need you to take it with my phone, so I'll have access. So I'll be able to delete it if I want to.
And no, I'm not sending it
to you because I don't need you to have that information or whatever. But yeah, I want to see. Like I'm curious. I want to see. Cause y'all be making so much noise when you're back there. I be like, well, goddamn, what's going on? Like I can look back and I see something, but you be like, well, you see.
And so you gonna have no shit happen like her.
Yeah.
Now I can know next. Okay, so next time I need to throw it back and roll
exactly.
She didn't expose me, but she showed it to her two best friends, and I didn't know.
No, fuck all that. You should be showing no dead body, but people do it.
I agree.
Listen, they don't come to the salon. They be coming to the salon. You want to see something? I sure do. Huh? Yeah, nice dick. Okay. That's what you getting. You better get that or you ain't getting that. Okay, that looks
good. They say you want to see something.
But listen now, the bitch didn't say nothing to me for like a good 3 months. It was like,
oh.
So we need to talk about something real quick.
Oh no.
Why my homie know
I don't like that.
What your titties look like. Hey,
3 months? You know this?
Let's talk about this for a second. I make bad choices sometimes in my life.
She like it is what it is. We gonna ride away. Okay, I did.
Not all the time is it a sex tape. Like I've sent so it's not a sex tape, but it's like a sexy video. Yeah.
Are you naked? You got lingerie?
I mean, something. It's a little couple things.
Oh, okay. I got you. A little action.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool.
Like happy Valentine's Day, happy birthday. I think that's kind of cute. Like I like. And the crazy part is I've never done things like that before, and so I started talking to who I'm talking to now. And they're not really like talking to whatever, but dealing with who I'm dealing with now or whatever. And
Girl, listen, she's tipping real light on this motherfucking mic here. Because whoever that is, if he listening, he can be like,
Oh,
look, he's sitting there, nigga ain't even breathing. Because he wait for her to say that thing. You know, who I'm dealing with. And anyway, just hold on. Just take your time.
But no, I sent him like little, you know, little cutesy videos or whatever.
I think that's important. I like that. That keeps spice going.
And
now,
keep it spicy.
if y'all
and he
ever
told me he
decide
loves it.
to
So
solidify
yeah.
what I have going on, do not stop that.
No.
Oh, yeah,
People
you can't
do
stop that.
people
No.
and they didn't stop.
Exactly,
It's like,
because
no.
the way you start something is the way you have to finish
Yeah,
it. So it's definitely not something that I'll stop. And then he told me he loves it, so it's not like I'm gonna. Like if that's something that you like, I know that's something that you like, so I'm not gonna stop doing that, especially if I'm interested in a person. And I'm like,
not every, you know, you ain't, but you ain't.
No, but
I ain't
every
gonna
now
say
and
every
again,
Monday, but you know.
ha ha.
You know,
And at work,
Yeah.
next thing you know, they get a pussy pic. You know, like I
Okay.
think that's a good thing.
I think that's a positive thing. That'll.
Stay wide open, yeah.
Listen, I'd have typed that a pop up at your job on lunch. Hey, come here.
I have not had that experience yet, but I want.
Really?
I want that experience. No, wait, no. I think at the salon. Listen, I already told people I had sex in the salon chair. I said, but not the one I do y'all hearing, but just
I
know
won't be there.
that it did happen. that it did happen. Yes, I said not the chair y'all be in, but yeah.
So, okay, Tasha, what's your question?
Couple shrewd. Okay, yeah, it happened.
Oh God.
Let's see. Never have you ever
I had sex in public.
In a Publix?
in public.
In public.
In public.
In public. Okay, I thought you said a Publix. I thought
Listen, but Walmart, you know, okay, you might get a little ratchet in Walmart. You might get a little ratchet in Food like I did. Not Publix and not Target. But her question was
in public.
in public.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to definitely drink to that because I definitely have had that.
Never
Yeah.
done that before.
Everybody ever had that?
Nope.
Oh, you ever did that, Sunshine?
That's scary.
Yeah.
You need me to pull you up? Okay,
And a
come
park
on.
bench. We done been,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
back
come
in
on.
the day.
Back in the day. Okay, let's go. All right.
Yeah, them put- little more
All
shit.
right. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay.
Y'all niggas wild.
First of
So
all,
I definitely have
look
had
at
sex in
my
public. I think I like spontaneous stuff.
Yes,
I think it keeps the relationship interesting.
absolutely.
Like I'm not gonna say I don't like sex every night in bed. Yes, I like that. That's great. But if we're going out, right, and we're doing stuff like my friend now, I'm big on like sex toys and stuff. So you know they have the cock rings with the vibrator with the remote.
I just heard about that. Yes.
So they have the sex, I mean, the cock ring with the vibrator and the remote. I get your remote, and then I get a panty with the vibrator, and you get my remote. So we go out in public and we do things. So I like little
You
things
know
like
what? Okay,
that.
so
Like, I think that's so
I've only
cute.
seen one side of that. I didn't know that there was a remote for him too. They only because the video that I've seen, I've only seen him controlling.
Yeah, so you have the panty and you have the cock ring. Both of them, which both have remotes. So you guys can switch remotes and do cute little stuff. You know, like y'all can go out on a date or whatever. Like, oh, we going to dinner or whatever. Now this motherfucker ordering dinner and you
I don't have
just
no
to see how he
manners.
react. You know?
All you gotta do is stimulate me low key. I don't have no manners. I'll take my drawers off of these people goddamn establishment and be like, so we
But I
fucking
like
know.
things like that because
listen.
it's fun. Like I think
I
that
like
stuff
that.
is
That's
fun.
right.
So as far as sex in public, I've definitely had sex in public.
Okay, but
I was-
okay, in public, like where people can walk, somebody could accidentally walk in on y'all, or like where?
Yeah, so it was at we were he was getting fitted for a suit. Like I like to dress I like to dress men, right? So I don't have no problem taking to the store and buying you shit to put on or whatever, right? So he was in the fitting room, and I was like, "Hey, let me come in and help you." So
where were the people at?
people outside the fitting room. I was inside the fitting room. They were outside the fitting room. So we went inside
Oh
the
yeah, it's a
fitting
little
room.
quickie.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Y'all come in there too long. I'm people visit. Is everything okay?
That's what the lady said. Everything okay? We fine. We fine.
Yes, we fine.
We fine.
Yeah. Bye. Get your ass in the door.
Move from this door, girl.
Yeah,
Don't look
go
out of
ahead
that
now.
fucking door. You could be
Right.
mad.
Yeah.
All you can see is
But
ass.
I mean, ain't like they can come in there or might want to see.
Exactly.
Come
So
back,
I
keep
think
knocking
things
again.
like that are fun. It keeps the relationship
It is, that's a
spontaneous.
fact.
It keeps it like, you know, like popping and stuff. So
I
yeah.
tried that with the ex ones. I really wanted to, like, and we were in the dressing room. I was like, okay, let's go. Then, well,
Shit is awesome.
yeah.
People be walking up in there.
Bucket list.
They may be like,
Fucking
what's
bullshit.
up? Listen, that's what white people be saying. They come in and they, is everything okay in there?
I'm okay. Hold on. We got left. We got
Is it my turn? Is it?
We got 4
Natasha
left.
just go or my?
I just went.
Okay.
It's my turn. Okay. So we got. Okay. We might as well do all this then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Only
do all
couple
of
left.
Okay, Bella.
Okay, first
Never
of all,
have I ever.
I feel like you know what these questions. I feel like these questions were catered to me, and I appreciate you for all these questions. These
Really, you think so?
These are intimate questions. They're sex questions.
Yeah,
Y'all
they're
me
fun.
fucking sex guru and shit. But it's okay. No, this one is cute. This one is stalked an ex.
No, I never did no bullshit.
Now, okay, I have to be clear because I didn't fucking stalk his ass. But I did. We were. No, we were not in a relationship. We had already ended the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I still had feelings for him, and I was the one that ended the relationship. But I was like, I don't know. I think we were still maybe talking or dealing.
Yeah.
At the relationship.
Had some type of dealing.
Yeah. So I felt like something said he's not home.
Some just told you in your spirit.
He
Your soul
is
said
not
that.
at home. My soul was not resting. And I said, he is not home.
My soul was not
And I
resting.
said, you know what? Let me drive my ass by his house. And I know once he gets off work, he goes straight home. Like, where the fuck else are you going?
Where are you at? Where are you?
And I drove by there, and he was not home. When I say I was crushed, bitch, we're not even together anymore, and I broke up with your ass, but he was not home. I was too distraught. I didn't cry. I was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck is he? Because you're supposed to be home. I don't give a damn. We're not together. You supposed to be where the fuck? I know your ass supposed to be.
Where you supposed to be at? Exactly. When you always be at. Don't act like you single and you out here living your best life. I don't like that. Sometimes that goes to sit right with me.
Eat peanut butter and shit. With no fucking crackers. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's what some fucking bound up or some shit going through. But yeah, that's my only time. But other than that, I'm like, that's too much work.
It is.
It just require a little bit too much work.
So for me, I've never stalked an ex. Because of what you said, I think it's too much work. Like after I went through the process of cloning the whole phone thing, that shit was a lot outside of my character, and anything else that requires anything outside of my daily activities.
You like to live it too much.
Maybe I'm a lazy bitch. I don't know. You can call it that, but I just don't feel like all of that.
That should have been.
That shit is too much.
I think sometimes, like, I know for me personally or whatever, like in my last relationship, I knew at the end of our relationship the person I was with wasn't being faithful. But I knew that I wasn't in love anymore. Yeah. And I knew that she wasn't in love anymore.
So it was like,
we were just together or whatever because it was easier. So motherfuckers, and the fact that I knew I was out here doing what the fuck I was doing, I really didn't give a fuck. Who you was fucking with, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Hey, the mortgage due on the first.
Okay.
We have mortgage together.
Right.
Is the light bill paid or these car notes paid?
Exactly.
Is daycare paid?
Right.
Yeah.
That's all I'm worried about at this point. Are the bills paid? Because anything besides the bills being paid, I really don't give a fuck.
Right.
No, this shit matters. I'm not stalking you. I'm not trying to figure out what you're doing.
I could really feel it.
And when you get to the point where you don't give a fuck, like that relationship is definitely over. Because like, it's definitely over. Because I've been in a relationship like that when I was
scary,
like, you know what, this shit is just like,
for real. My mental is important to me because if I get to the point where I really don't fucking care, like you best believe, like I tone all emotions. Like I can care less if you speak or how I speak to you, and I don't like feeling like that. Like, I don't want to like, well, I could just say anything.
Exactly.
Like
because
let's just go ahead and move on. Because then, I don't want to have to do that to you.
Yeah. Right. And I feel like this might be an arrogant shit to say, but I feel like I'm a nice person for the most part. Like I try to be a nice person, you know. So, like when I feel like me being around you is taking me out of the character of who I want to be as a nice person, then I don't want to be around it anymore. It's just like even growing up, like me and my sister are very close in age. My sister's like 18 months younger than I am. So even like growing through school and stuff like that, if there was somebody that we didn't like, I'm not talking about somebody that I don't like because I don't like you, so I'm not about to allow you to take up time in my mind or space in my mind or anything like that.
Right.
It's just
talk like
because me sitting talking about you ain't doing nothing. Like if I don't like you, then we gonna fight. You know, and that probably wasn't the best thing or whatever. I was a little aggressive. Forgive me. But either way, we gonna fight. Like, I'm gonna bump into you. Right. I'm gonna do shit that make you want to fight me. And if you ain't want to fight, you saying shit, I ain't with none of that. Like, we need to talk.
Right.
Or whatever. So, I think it's the same way as a relationship. If I'm not interested in you and I no longer respect you, there ain't no reason for me to. I'm not about to go out my way to stalk you.
Okay.
I think that's what it really comes down to. Like, when you look, like, I remember or whatever in a previous relationship I was in or whatever, like, I was holding a conversation with my cousin, and me and her, like, extremely close. And I was like, I don't think I respect her as a woman anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep.
And when I came to that point to where I did not respect her as
that's
a woman
problem.
Anymore,
mm-hmm.
the things I said in arguments, the things I did, and my actions reflected me not respecting her as a woman anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came to that conclusion, I was like, I gotta walk away because I'm being so disrespectful in my actions on a daily basis. I can't live my, like, at the end of the day, we're two beautiful black women and we deserve to be respected.
Right.
And once I come to that conclusion of, it's not that I don't love you, it's not that I'm hurt, it's not that I'm angry, it's that I've lost all respect for you as a woman. And that's and I think sometimes men go through that in situations of, they stop
and
respecting
not just
women.
Men, me as a female, like, if I'm at a point where I can call you a bitch,
right,
I don't respect you. So anything moving forward is no point in us
really moving
like, we
forward.
just hear, if I call you if we're in a relationship and I call you a bitch and we continue to be together after that, we just going through the motions.
Right.
Because after I said that, I
don't really give a fuck too much.
I don't really care about you. I don't respect you, and it's nothing that you can say to change that fact.
Right.
Because I already don't respect you anymore.
And
it's hard for you to pull that respect back in. Like, when you disrespect the person, you can't go back in and try to if I don't call you a whole bitch.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I think that's important in any relationship, any dynamic, regardless. Once you stop respecting your partner as a person, man, you
it's done.
And no matter how much you want to hold on, you might as well dead that situation.
Yeah, no, sorry.
So the next question: never have I ever wanted to or did sleep with a partner's friend or a friend's partner.
Ew.
Huh? Oh.
let me say that again.
Yeah, please.
Never have I ever
wanted
to or did sleep with a partner's friend or a friend's partner. Lord have mercy. Okay. So I need to drink hot sauce because I have never, ever.
Okay.
I'm just.
I have never done that.
Okay.
And now I have slept with an ex's ex.
What?
Yes.
Hold on, girl. You gotta take my glass off so I can see better.
Oh.
Shit, man.
Yes. Now
you say what now?
I have slept with one of my ex's ex.
How did that happen?
See, when I met them, I didn't even think that I would, like... Yeah, it wasn't even like, I was like, oh, okay. But then I think we met on a dating app.
Yeah.
And I mean, just be honest, I couldn't see their face at first.
Yeah.
They could see my face, but I couldn't see their face at first. So we were talking, just talking, kind of engaging conversation, and then because it became sexual, and then I'm already interested, and then they revealed their face.
Yikes.
And I was like, oh, okay. But you already got my attention.
Yeah.
So we might as well go ahead and see what it's
and
like.
And finish this on up. We might as well knock this out. I've never slept with.
Listen, and that thing been. Yeah.
Yummy.
I said, oh, this why y'all having together.
Yeah. Having together.
Yeah. This thing right here.
So I have never slept with.
But yeah, for the record, if anyone's listening, it wasn't intentional.
I don't even know how to feel about that part.
I didn't go seek it, but it happened.
It just got all in your lap.
Y'all made me feel like I might be a trash ass.
More than
personally,
one time.
I have never done it. And I feel like if I'm talking to somebody, I'm gonna talk to the finest person in the group anyway.
Oh, right. So we might
You know,
yeah.
but I mean, it's difficult if you run into somebody afterwards or whatever the case is. But I mean, I don't know. I've never personally done it. So on to the next question. Never have I ever had a one night stand. Who's drinking today?
Where's the fuck the house? Where's the liquor?
Where's the liquor? You need a liquor on this umbrella.
Take it to the bag.
I feel like doing a real bitch if you ain't never had a one night stand.
Really?
Right? Why
First
not? 20. Listen, I told you in your 20s is the time to go ham.
I thought you pouring a lot.
No.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta understand, I a little off balance because I already been drinking.
You have never had a one night stand, Crystal?
No, I haven't. No, but I've never had a one night stand. Like I've never met. First, let's be clear. Like I've been in a relationship. So from high school, I had a high school sweetheart.
Excuse me.
We were together until I graduated, went to basic and stuff. We lived together for a little while. After I got out of high school, that Christmas, he passed away.
Oh.
So I didn't, it was just what it was. And then I didn't have a real relationship until I met my kid's father that following year, like September and stuff like that. And in that time, I didn't have any one night stands or whatever. I was sleeping with someone. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't sleeping with someone. I was sleeping with someone, but I didn't think that it was that one person consistently. I didn't think that we were in a relationship or anything like that. I was kind of lost in life or whatever. But yeah, and then me and my kid's father, we were together for 12 years, and then after him, we broke up. When we broke up, we were separated for what? Maybe a year, like almost a year and a half. Mm-hmm. And then I started talking to, which is now my ex, for like 2 years.
Damn, that's some serious stuff.
Yeah, so I've never had the opportunity to have a one night stand because I'm not the type of person that's just gonna go out there and,
kind of made me feel like a whole.
Well.
No, don't feel like I just never had the opportunity. I mean, I'm not saying that I probably wouldn't. Like, if I found somebody that was like super attractive or something like that, and when they talked to me, they were stupid, and I was like, oh, God, he's stupid, but he's fine as fuck. Like, you ever had those guys that you be like, this nigga is fine as fuck, but he is stupid. Yeah, as dumb as he wanna be. Look at him. Little stupid. Come here, little dumb self. But, like, maybe, but I've never had that opportunity. I just never had the opportunity because I've always either
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Been separated, working on myself, or in a full relationship, And then now I'm kind of in between, but I'm not interested in talking to anybody else right now. I just want to, and I'm not in a relationship right now. I'm just interested in who I'm interested in right now, and I don't want to entertain anybody else.
Right.
So I'm not gonna. Probably not.
So wide open.
Yeah. And so I haven't, it's not like I've been to clubs and stuff like that or whatever. So no. How do you guys feel about one night? Did y'all have one night stands?
Of course,
yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I may be a little loose, Crystal. I don't know.
Maybe a little. So Bella, like with your one night stand, how does that work?
It's just like we know what we came here for. We know what we came here for. Okay. Don't be tardy for the party, bitch. We did.
Tardy for the party, bitch.
But
Hey man.
So it's like you just went into a club and then you saw somebody.
No, I've never had one night from a club. Only like I just always like online. Like right now I'm not doing any online dating, but before it was like online, like dating apps. Mm-hmm. So you get to engage people, and then even with one night stands, like. Because we're cancers, we're nurturers, and we just have to be people's business or whatever. Like I've never had a one night stand where we just like get in and get right to it. Like
really?
Like it has to be some kind of conversation. Like I have to know something about you, like some kind of You know what I'm saying? Like we may ever speak again.
Yeah.
But I need to have a little something, so it's not like.
Wow.
That's how deep it is.
Last goddamn question.
Okay, let's answer the last question.
Okay, so what's the last question? Girl, I'm telling you, did I tell you that?
Deep throat of the dick.
No, that's not what the question said. I was certain that is not.
Give me the hot sauce and the.
Never have I ever ever deep throated dick?
Give me the hot
We
sauce
need to
and
know
the
who's
liquor.
deep throated dick.
Jesus.
Of course I have. We talk about it.
She know that is not the last
That bitch
question.
is
Never
awesome.
have I ever manipulated a relationship for my own gain.
No shit. I wish I had
I'm a
that kind of power.
Cancer.
It's a time of Cancer.
That's what we do. Guys. I ain't gonna lie. You need to go ahead and take a drink, boo. Even if you won't admit it openly.
I know for sure.
We manipulate situations from time to time. So go ahead, love.
You know what?
Take that.
Go ahead, love.
But you know what?
Okay,
That's
so I
because
have never,
you-
so
go
I'm
ahead.
hot saucing it. I have never, so. Oh, man.
What you won't do is never have I ever in this situation.
You know what? No. Girl, I'm listen, sorry,
You
listen.
gon-
If
Hold
I
on,
had
wait a minute.
You had to. Because
The fact that you're a Scorpio and you dated a Cancer, you absolutely manipulate that nigga. I know you did.
Think so?
Because that's what
Hell
the
yeah.
fuck you do.
absolutely
So you take your goddamn you did it, and I won't accept anything but the fact that you did it.
First of all, they are
Guys.
Scorpios know that Cancers like to be nurtured.
Yes,
Okay? She
y'all
put
know
nigga
that.
right here between the titties and was like, come on.
Come put that
Yeah.
nigga head in
Yeah.
between her titty
Come on.
and
Yeah.
rubbed it. Made that nigga feel
yeah.
safe.
Mama, baby,
Hey,
yeah.
I mean, y'all
The
saying
talk
as a
game
Scorpio,
is
I have think I don't feel like I manipulated anybody. I just felt like people provided what they were supposed to
You're trying
provide.
to
You-
manipulate
I
us right
mean,
now.
you-
You got I'm gonna get something. You got to go ahead and that nice
I don't-
thing. If you will manipulate me, bitch, you have to give me something.
I
Because
don't-
goddamn,
I don't
you're not-
feel
I'm
like
not gonna
that.
manipulate-
You doing shit
Maybe
you
I
can't
need to
make
Google the meaning of the word manipulate
Manipulate.
because I don't feel like I've manipulated anybody. I just felt like I have been in love, and I
You
have.
have been alive.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
sure. I don't believe that's not the case. But I
But
feel
it's
like you tend to dominate the situation emotionally.
You think so?
Emotionally,
'cause
absolutely.
we having that shit on
Because
lock.
it doesn't take much to change our emotional prospect on a situation.
Yeah. Now it
we
be locked down
may
now.
fuck around
So
to be upset and angry by a situation, and then see you crying and change our whole mood behind a situation
just
Okay.
crying.
just because you fucking cry.
Let me read the definition of manipulate: handle or control.
Crystal, I mean, you don't lie to yourself. That's fine.
Typically,
If you don't lie
in
to
a
yourself, that's fine.
skillful manner.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a
And then
skill.
they say control or influence cleverly.
Ha
Uh-huh.
ha. Read up. Okay.
I'm confused as to where you went wrong. Yeah.
Cleverly and unfairly.
Influence.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
Influence our
Let me say
emotional
something.
and mental.
Everybody on this earth has manipulated someone some way or another. Because my thing is, especially when you get into a relationship, like you said already earlier, someone's gonna like one more than the other.
Right.
God,
And
they
what-
got synonyms like exploit, control,
Absolutely,
influence.
that's what the fuck it is.
I don't.
'Cause me,
Oh my God, need massage. I don't
yeah,
want none
or
of
vice
that.
versa. God dang it. Yeah, you gotta manipulate a little bit. Cause listen, you like me, but I need to make sure that you know how much you really like me. Right? I know when I meet men,
Mhm.
I know I have the ability to build you up. Okay?
Yeah.
And I see the potential. So
Mhm.
if I think that you're attractive and I want your attention, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to you about how great you are and what I see in you, and I'm probably going to tap into this my prophetic, and I'm going to give you a little gift, and then when you leave,
Yes.
you're never going to forget that you met me. You reach out, bow. That's what you do.
Bow.
Yeah, that's how you manipulate, because you got to make sure you, and in your body language, because when you say certain things, you got to
Lean in and yeah.
Yeah, went long here for a reason. But you was like, yeah, all of that.
I know that.
Yeah, play it a little bit, And I would have shown
I
you.
don't know. I don't. So when I think of manipulation,
Girl, please.
okay, no, and this is okay. So when I think of manipulation, right, I think of someone, and it's not always in a positive content when I'm thinking of manipulation. So that's why I'm not thinking of it like
Most people don't think positive.
maybe I've done something to manipulate somebody. So when I think of manipulate, I think of like, oh, someone's about to do something good, and I always think it as a negative
Right.
content,
And most people do. Most people
and
do.
I don't think that's necessarily the case, because it might be something positive, and as far as manipulation goes, it might be something where, oh, they don't feel like we should do this or start this business or whatever the case is, and then you kind of manipulate them or coerce them into saying, "Oh, this is a positive thing."
Convince,
So if it's
persuade, whatever you prefer, goddamn it.
Exactly.
But you're going to do it because sometimes
Yeah.
people need to be manipulated into doing certain things
Yeah.
that could be good for them.
Exactly.
It's like, if I don't do this, you gonna miss this opportunity.
Yeah.
And
so I do feel like I have
manipulated.
if that is also considered manipulation, like just handling and massaging the situation and influencing, like the definition said, yes, I do feel like I have manipulated situations in relationships where, but into a positive thing, not necessarily into you petty as fuck.
I didn't, what?
But into a positive thing.
We gotta
Definitely into a positive thing, not into something negative where, you know, I made somebody do the wrong thing or I was manipulating them to make them feel less than or something like that.
No,
it was
I
always
don't
into
feel
a
like
positive round.
But
So yeah, I take a shot for manipulation.
Shit, we had to
We had to go through all of that.
That's okay, but
We got
it's
to take a shot.
But see, you know what?
Well,
Hold
you
up.
take that
Hold
shot,
up.
sir.
Listen, let me take it back to earlier. If you don't fucking say that shit, they be fucking going all the way around. You done went all
Around the
way
fucking universe.
And we just be like,
Listen,
thank you.
You disrupted the situation.
it's whatever. So I will take a shot for manipulation.
I want to say this. I thoroughly enjoyed. I was a little nervous about today. I don't know. I was nervous.
Tasha's random like that.
Because I bring that fucking heat.
That sunshine is in
and
here
not
rubbing
be
herself.
open to like meet new people. But once we meet new people and click, like shit, lovely, and I thoroughly enjoy meeting you, and
Absolutely.
I want you back.
Yes.
Definitely. But yes.
No, seriously. Okay, so I appreciate y'all for inviting me and sharing your platform with me, because I know this is your baby and how important that is. So I definitely appreciate being here. It was an absolute pleasure. Like, I appreciate the support that y'all have shown me on my personal podcast.
Absolutely.
But to be here live with y'all and to see that that y'all are authentic. So I want everybody that's listening to know that these bitches are real authentic. Like, like what you see, like what you hear online.
Real life shit that we got going on.
No fake, no phony. I mean, it was just, the atmosphere was awesome. Like, I had an awesome time. I felt welcomed here. Like she said, the energy was a little different, and I probably would have been a little different, and then I probably wouldn't have stayed as long.
Yeah.
Go ahead and wrap this shit up so I can go get the fuck on by this shit up right now. Bitch, pull the cord. I ain't got time. No, I don't like this. But it was a really good time, and I would definitely love to come back when I'm set up in a space that then I would love to have y'all come over.
Bella, I want you to know that we plan on continuing to post our podcast weekly. Anytime, if you got free time, anything like that, you want to just pop up, kick it with us for a little while, whatever, I want you to know that you are always welcome.
Always welcome.
We love you guys. Give me some love. Cancer Nation.
This is in person, so usually I hug when I first meet people, but we didn't get to do that. But it's okay. But yes, so
love.
I appreciate it.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first met you, I was nervous. I was like, this girl's gorgeous. I don't know what to do. I was so, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was nervous ever since Crystal told me that you were willing to come on our podcast, and I was so honored, but I was so goddamn nervous about meeting you, and just like, I don't know, I was just nervous. You know what I'm saying?
All of it,
I get it.
I'm a Cancer. I'm shy.
Yeah, I get it. But
so
I get it.
Just meeting you was, man. I met a new friend today, and I love the fact that I met a new friend.
Stop, because she's like, listen,
y'all make me so sick.
Between my own personal emotion and these fucking hormones, bitch, I am fucking.
I feel like I'm be honest.
No,
I really and truly felt like I met a new friend today.
Let me say something. Like, seriously though, I'm like, y'all can go ahead and vouch and let people know that I am the same person in person that I am online.
Yes, absolutely.
This is the real McCoy. But I love the fact that I am an individual that influences and makes people want to do things for themselves. Yeah, like influence. I call myself a life influencer because I feel like everything that I do is to push, empower, and motivate the next person to be their most authentic self, their best self. You know, my personal mission is to empower people to lead with authority while living their most authentic lives, and y'all are absolutely authentic. Like the fact that you even was like, okay, let me make sure my shit is together, my hair and everything. Like that stuff turns me on. Even all of this, like, I didn't know this was something that you did specifically. I thought this was your everyday thing. But the fact that I just want to say I'm grateful and I appreciate it. Y'all definitely set the bar. So I can tell people, like, any guest that come, you're going to be treated right. Absolutely. You're going to be treated the right way. You're going to feel like you're at home. You're going to be able to be comfortable. Definitely. Shit, I want my damn slides in this bitch. So, yeah. So, you know, yeah. So, again, for anybody who's listening, if you want me to be a guest on your podcast, you better fucking bring, because these girls definitely laid the shit out for me today.
Bella, real quick, tell me everything that you have going on. Give us your handles so that everyone can know how to follow you, how to like, all that good stuff. Go ahead.
So I am Sunshine Bella, just like it spelled traditionally, no extra shit, no Y, none of that. Regular Sunshine Bella on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram at SBG_global. So that's Sunshine Bella Goodman _global on Instagram. And then on with Snapchat, which I don't really use Snapchat, but it's Celebrity Image on Snapchat. I have 2 podcasts myself. One is on Sunday, which is Night Service at 7 p.m. And that is a more of an inspirational, no holds barred moment. And then we have Let's Talk About Sex, that is every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. And definitely, there's no judgment. We're going to talk about from everything from facials to anal sex. So if you are interested in any of that, please join me again on Facebook on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. If you need a little uplift, join me on Sunday at 7 p.m.
Absolutely. So now we're going to close out with Natasha. Your final thoughts, Miss Shine. Let's hear it.
Hey. Thank you guys so much. I genuinely appreciate Sunshine Bella for coming on. I really hope she continues to come on to our podcast every now and again. But one thing I think is paramount that we discuss is the lynching of Ahmaud Arbery. I unfortunately, due to some physical health issues, I cannot run, but I definitely walked the 2.23 miles. And let us be very clear in the situation of the only reason that the shooter and the shooter's son was arrested was not because the video was shown, but because we saw the video. And because we showed outrage in the situation. It is very tough. It is very frustrating as a black woman myself to watch things like this. It drains me emotionally on a very regular basis to see our black boys being killed for nothing. That young man was running like just. I walk/jog around my neighborhood daily, especially since the quarantine has happened. I just need time to get out of the house, stretch and things of that nature. So I go out every day and at least get some exercise in. And to see that this young man was, just because he was walking, breaks my heart every day. I've watched the video one time and one time alone. And I wept. I wept for him. I wept for his mother. I wept for his family. And thinking to myself, shit, you know, in my family, there are more black men than black women in my family. And I look at my brothers. I look at, you know, things of that. I look at my cousins. And I can't help but think to myself, how is it possible for me to be okay? My only ask is that we continue to fight for that young man. Yeah, there's been an arrest. Yeah, they do shit like that all the time. And let's be honest, the only reason there was an arrest is because there was a video put out. Had there never been a video put out, there would never been an arrest, because Ahmaud was shot on February 23rd. He wasn't arrested until what, May 8th? That the people who shot him weren't arrested until May 8th. And that's all good and fine and dandy, but the reality of the situation is that doesn't mean that there will be a conviction for the slaughter of a young man. So if you are allies, be outraged by every single black boy or black girl that has to die. Every fucking black mother or black father that has to bury their child. Miss Atterbury has to fucking bury her child when he did nothing wrong. Jogged through the wrong fucking neighborhood at the wrong fucking time. And understand, yes, we have a great time on the show. Yes, we laugh and we trip and we joke, but understand that our hearts break every fucking day for these kids. And I just ask you guys to continue to be vigilant. Continue to say that this shit is not acceptable and we are human beings. We are not fucking cattle. We are not we are human beings regardless of what our skin tone is, and we do not deserve to be shot down in the streets daily just because of the color of our skin. And I want to thank every one of you for listening, for taking the time out, and I ask you to continue to fight for the causes that we hold dearly in this podcast. Yes, we talk about a lot of wild shit,
yeah,
and we laugh and we trip, but we still weep daily for those little black boys and those little black girls who fear walking down the goddamn street without being shot down for no goddamn reason. And until that shit stops, we cannot be silent. We cannot allow it to continue to happen on a daily basis. Write to your politicians, write to your senators, write to your goddamn
mayors,
everybody, that this shit will not continue. You cannot continue to kill our little black boys and our little black girls, and we will be silent. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much for joining us again. We appreciate it as always. Please be sure to
like and follow our Facebook page at IQ Queens, and that's IQQUEENS. Follow us on Twitter at IQ Queens, the number 1. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at IQ Queens, and you can email us anytime at IQQueens1@gmail.com.
Thank you guys. Again, we appreciate you as always. See you next time. Bye.